Welcome to 2025, the day and age in which a makeup collection from another country costs almost $500 to ship to my house. Oh my gosh, I had seen some comments on my community tab about the collection and the tariffs, but I had to do it for myself just to see it with my own eyes and process it. And I don't even know if I can actually recommend this to you guys at this price. So let's go ahead and try it all out and I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm talking about the Lethal Cosmetics and Adventure Time collection. I feel so lucky that I was gifted some of the items from this collection. And we've got a lot to chat about, so let's get into it. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Really quick, my name is Karen Harris. I'm 36 years old. I have very dry skin and I love to play with makeup. If that sounds interesting to you, highly recommend subscribing so you don't lose my channel on this big old YouTube machine. And don't forget to hit that bell so you're notified every time I post. I'm super stoked and let's go ahead and dive in. So usually what happens is I either get a collection in PR or I buy it with my own money and I review it for you guys. But this one is a little bit different because I actually don't know anything about Adventure Time. I asked my husband about it and then I actually decided, let me just look it up online. So I actually YouTubed, what is Adventure Time about? And I found a video. It's like an hour and a half long. So I don't have the entire time to watch it, but I will watch it after I'm done filming this video. Basically, it's a cartoon on Cartoon Network. Apparently it's really cute. I'll have to check it out. I like a good cartoon every once in a while. So here we are, getting into it. Sounds like an interesting show. I just can't get over the price right now. I'm like a little bit shook. So I went on the Lethal Cosmetics website. I put in the full bundle and it is $297. It's on a discount. So typically if you bought this bundle, it would be $330 and then it's on sale for $297 or there's some kind of discount for a bundle price. So it's $297. And then shipping to North Dakota is $21.99. Fair enough. It's coming from overseas. And then there's 30% customs on this, which they disclose. Totally get it. It's not the brand's fault. It's just unbelievable when you're really thinking about what things cost. So $215.52. And then there's a duties discount, which I'm not sure what that is, but it says $64.66. And then total is $469.85. What? Like, that is so much money. That is somebody's entire makeup budget for the year. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've definitely spent that kind of money in a month, but I don't think I've ever bought anything that price on a makeup collection, which granted, I was trying to think in my head, like, if I was a Adventure Time fan, like if this was my favorite thing in the whole world, could I justify it? I still don't know because I've bought some really dumb stuff, but that's a lot. That's a lot of money. There's no way to slice it. There's no way to dice it. And the reason I really dug into it because I did see comments about how expensive it was and how people had to pass on it because they didn't feel like they could afford it, which is totally valid. Your feelings are valid. And then I got another comment, which I, of course, understand where they're coming from. But I was also kind of feeling bad because it was one of these comments like, I wish that brands wouldn't send influencers collections that they don't know anything about. Totally valid, right? I'm sure I've felt that way at some point in my life where it's like, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful thing. I wish I had it. Here is an influencer that doesn't even know anything about it that gets it for free in PR. Like, totally valid. So I was feeling a little bit sad. Not sad, but I was just like, ugh, how dare they? I know. I'm another influencer that's sitting here trying to tell you about how it's hard work, but it is a little bit of hard work. There's definitely time involved. And right now I have a babysitter here so that I can film this video. So there is, expense that goes into it. So I totally get it. It's a very first world problem. I'm just trying to provide some perspective. So anyway, I had all of these things like scrambling through my mind, and I wanted to give you guys the best review that I could. Now, I don't think I have everything with me because I kept seeing other people post about this collection, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. So there are a bunch of things. So first of all, the Everything Burrito Bundle is $2.97. And then we have the Homies Help Homies set for $52 and a Sugar and Chaos set, which is $146. And then there's a Royal Cheek bundle, $86 for 5 of the blush products. There's a lot of different bundle options if you want to buy certain things, but let's just try and go over everything just so you guys can get an idea. So let's start off with something kind of random. There is a lip duo, a lip treatment, and a lip scrub in this collection. So we have the Peppermint Butler Lip Mask, and I don't actually know anything about the Peppermint Butler. I didn't make it that far in the video, but look at this cute swirl here. And I have a little close-up of the packaging. But basically, this is a lip mask dedicated to your favorite master oculist. Beautifully swirled in a Pep Butts color and infused with delicious mint flavor. This retails for $15. It does smell delicious. And look at this little cutie plastic little spoon. I'm going to dive into this because I'm so curious. And then I can just give you guys an idea of how I feel about this. Ooh, it's very peppermint. Okay, that feels nice and hydrating. I don't think you would regret picking that up if you were interested in the lip mask. So I just wanted to try that out. And then we have the lip scrub, which I don't think they've ever done a lip scrub, so I'm really curious about this. So this is the Tree Trunk Lip Scrub, and it's a lip scrub that smells as delicious as the best apple pies in all of, ooh, and it's $15 as well. Ooh, I really like the smell of apple products, like apple fragrances, so I think I will definitely dive into this. I'm totally taking this upstairs to keep in my master bathroom because I will definitely be putting both of these products to good use. Okay, next let's talk about the bag. Now, I did get some parts of the Avatar collection that Lethal did, but I didn't get the makeup bag in that collection, so I'm super stoked that they sent me the Jake makeup bag. So Jake is the dog in Adventure Time, and apparently he talks and he can shapeshift into any shape that he wants. So it's a super cute makeup bag that looks like Jake and features Epic Finn and Jake high five zippers, which I thought that was a really cute detail. There's a lot of detail in here. I did stuff this just so it was a little bit filled out with some plastic bags. But as you can see, there is a really cute lining in here as well. There's a lot of detail in this. So there is a embroidered logo. We've got Jake's little tail. Everything feels really nice. So this is $29. And there's also a little tag here. So I think the makeup bag is super cute. I love makeup bags. I love different shapes, different sizes. I use them, so I'm very happy to have the makeup bag as well. Next, we have the headband. Actually, I forgot to talk about the headband. So this is so fun. It's the Finn the Human headband, and apparently Finn is the only human on the show. It's a cute headband inspired by Finn's iconic hat, so super happy to have that. I did get it a little dirty already, but you know, that's life. You're testing out makeup. It's gonna get dirty. It is what it is. Next, we have the really cute little hand mirror compact thing. So this is the BMO pocket mirror, and apparently this is like a cute little Game Boy on the show. Detail is so cute. So we have that, what is it called? Lenticular flipping thing, and the little buttons are like erased. So really cute detail. This retails for $13. It says it's a cute pocket-sized mirror in the design of BMO, featuring a lenticular screen that shows different emotions depending on your viewing angle. So I definitely think I need to put this in my purse. This is a really nice mirror, and it's actually really sleek and adorable. So they did a really good job with this as well. So this is the Marceline blush. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. This retails for $17. And I'm sorry I keep looking down, but I'm reading all of this off my phone. So this is a cream blush that appears black in the pan but leaves your cheeks a dewy and biteable red color. So I love red. I think it's time to put this on my cheeks. I do have bronzer on and just my foundation and stuff, so I'm ready to try this out. I'm going to use my favorite cream blush brush. Okay, hello, where is the pH here? I think I just need to blend it a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Are you supposed to use your finger with these? I'm feeling like it looks a little more black than I thought it was going to. That is so bizarre. Apparently I haven't actually tried a pH blush. Have I? Okay, to me it looks pretty black. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to adjust still. Maybe I'll give it a little bit more time, but that's different. So they do have some other cream blushes as well. From what I remember, this is the first cream blush I've seen them do, pretty sure. So there is that Royal Cheek Bundle, which is $86, and it has the blushes as well as the highlighter in it. It says 5 legendary looks, 4 blushes, 1 rainbow highlight. It's a cheek party in the land of ooh. And then I was so interested in the other blush shade. So we have Lumpy Space Princess Blush, which is a really pretty purple. We've got Princess Bubblegum Blush, which is a pink, Flame Princess Blush, which is an orange. And then we have the Lady Rainicorn Highlighter, a rainbow highlighter made up of the lady colors in a beautiful iridescent color shifting shimmer. So I am going to go ahead and apply the highlight as well. I do feel a little bit dewy. I have on the new Tier Mask Fit Foundation, but this is the highlighter. I did get a close-up of it. I don't know if you can tell that it's a rainbow shade from my little close-up that I did, but oh my gosh, the finger swatch is everything. That is so cute, and especially with it being Pride Month, I think that would be such a fun addition to your makeup collection. I remember a time when everybody was coming out with these rainbow highlighters, and it's been a while since they've been super trendy, so it's fun to see this make a comeback. Okay, I'm not really 100% sure what kind of brush to use with this, so I'm going to go in with this brush from What's Up Beauty. Oh, that is so cool! Do you guys see that? That is so cool. That is so effing cool. Oh, I'm gonna have to let my kids play with this. This is way too cool. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool. Okay, really excited about that. It's been a hot second since I used a rainbow highlighter, so that was so fun. And I don't know if I said, but that is a $23 highlighter, and I'm kind of here for it. Catch me wearing that all day, every day. And then I didn't get the Princess Bubblegum Lip Balm, but this looks so cute. I saw people getting it in PR, and it's a sheer pH activated lip balm with iridescent multi-chrome flakes. Looks so cute. I'll insert a picture in case you guys want to see it. Marceline Lip Balm, which is a sheer black lip balm with red magnetic shimmers. It looks so cool. That retails for $15. Liquid eyeliner. So we have Gunter and we have Ice King, which I did learn about the Ice King. Apparently he like dates all the princesses in Adventure Time. I don't know, but these are so fun. I love this little packaging. And I haven't swatched either of these yet, so let's try them out and see. So it has a really skinny brush, and the Ice King one is a fun, like iridescent with lots of green sparkles. And then the black one is, ooh, it's just a beautiful black liner. I don't think that has any shimmer in it. It's just a pretty black liner, right? Yeah, it's just a pretty black liner. So that's fun. Again, I feel like it's been a hot second since I used a liquid liner like this. So those are the two liquid liners that I received in the collection. And then before we talk about the eyeshadow palette, we have to talk about the two lip glosses. So we do have the Jake and Finn lip gloss. So Jake the dog and Finn the human lip glosses. And each of these retail for $17.50. So these are so cute, you guys. Oh, that's so cool. So these are like little removable. I don't really want to pull them out, but that's cute. So let me actually see what this looks like on. I think this is totally a very like wearable collection. So even if you get like one or two of the pieces, I think you can just get a lot of utility out of them, which is fun to know, good to know. That's so pretty. Finn the human is such a pretty shade. It's got so many blue sparkles in it. So this is a light blue aqua purple color shifting sparkle on Finn the human. So those are so cute. I can't wait to try them out. I think I will take my lip balm off quick and swatch these for you. Okay, let's go ahead and try out Jake the dog. Stop, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. I see so much like pink sparkle in there. I really hope my camera's picking that up. That is so cute. I freaking love that. That is so pretty. Okay, there's still a little bit of sparkle left from Jake the dog, but I gotta try Finn the human out. This is so pretty. It is very sparkly and blue and purple. That is so cute too. Wowie. I hope you guys can see all the fun sparkles. I'm in sparkly heaven. And then, of course, the last piece of the collection is the Candy Kingdom palette, and this one retails for $59. It's a 24-pan eyeshadow palette inspired by the lively and colorful Candy Kingdom of Adventure Time, featuring a great variety of pastels, highly pigmented colorful mattes, and stunning duos and trio chromes. It captures the colors and personalities of its whimsical inhabitants, unique details like squishable lid, embossed Adventure Time logos, and playful character art around the full-size mirror makes this palette truly special. And there are, of course, the ingredients listed. The palette is 21.60 grams. It has a 24-month shelf life, and it's made in the PRC. So I really love this color story. We start off with the shade Mother Gum, which is a bright pink. Lake Butterscotch is a beautiful peachy multi-chrome kind of shade. And we have Timmy, which is a light pink. Candy Castle is a butter yellow. Pup Gang is a sky blue. Ice Cream Guy is a duochrome shade with lots of green sparkles. Marshmallow Kid is a matte white. Nettie is a pink shimmer. James II is a peach matte. Shoko is a light green. Candy Elemental is a pink that shifts blue. Cinnamon Bun is a mid-tone brown. Science is a bright orange shade. Jelly Horse is a mid-tone purple. Mr. Cupcake is a bright blue metallic. Cotton Candy Forest is a muted pinky purple. Gumball Guardian is a light purple shade. Lemon Grab is a stunning green shimmer that shifts from green to darker green sparkles. We've got Banana Guard, which is another yellow shade. Candy Cane Guy is a more blue-green shimmer. Royal Tart is a bright coral. Blueberry Cops is a mid-tone blue. Gumdrop is a multi-chrome, I'm pretty sure. It's one of those that shifts from like pink to blue to green. And then Peppermint Butter is a navy shade, and it's the darkest shade in the palette. I was trying so hard not to say the word beautiful every single time. I noticed that I do that when I describe the shades in a palette, and it annoys the ever-loving crap out of me. So I was trying really hard not to do it this time, and I think I succeeded. But if I sounded unsure about the shades I was describing, just know that in my head I kept thinking, don't say beautiful, don't say beautiful, don't say beautiful. So it kind of worked out, hopefully, but I'm ready to play with this palette. I want to see if we can spend the buckaroonies on this. So let's go ahead and try it out. I kind of want to do a green look because the shade Lemon Grab, so pretty. And the shade Candy Cane is also so pretty. So I think I've seen some people do like pinky purple looks with this one. Being the self-proclaimed green lover that I am, I'm going to try it out. Let's see if it pans out. So I never used to be the girly that used a colorful base, but honestly it helps so much and I like my eye look so much better when I use a colorful base, so I'm fully converted. I'm just using this green shade from the color case from Made by Mitchell. It's the shade called GNOS. No, Sour. Oh my god. I was holding it upside down. I am very special, let's just say that. But that brush I just tried to use to blend that out, it was hard as a rock, so I'm just grabbing a clean brush and just using that colorful base to help because I'm going to use some pastel-y shades and I really want to have them grip onto my eyelids. I think I screwed up with the pH blush, guys. Please don't judge. I need to give that another go around. But let's start off with the shade called Banana Guard. It's such a fun yellowy green shade. And I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm going to take one of these Sigma brushes and I'm just going to pack it on as much as I can. I feel like I wish it was a little bit brighter, but you know what? With pastels, this is kind of the best I can do for myself, and I will just live with it because usually I try too hard and then I end up just being frustrated and messing up the look. So I'm just going to leave it nice and vibrant like it is now. And then I definitely want to play with Candy Castle, Lemon Grab, Candy Cane, guys. So I got a few shades I want to try and put on my lids. But I think I might take a little bit of Blueberry Cops and see if I can just use that on the outer corner in a second. But let's start off with the shimmers. Let's build those up and we'll see how far we get. So I'm going to take this little BK Beauty brush and I'm going to start off with Lemon Grab because that's the shade I'm most excited about, and that's gonna go right in the center of my lid. And let me give it a little spray. And super duper pretty green. Oh, that is so cute. And then I'm gonna take Candy Cane, which is that light buttery yellow, and pop that on the inner portion of the lid. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so cute. And then I'm going to flip it and grab a little bit of Candy Cane Guy. And we're going to put that right here on the outer portion of the lid. Oh my gosh, I kind of love it. I just kind of love how like light and effortless it looks. Oh my gosh, I might deepen it up. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna line the waterline quick and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I think for the inner corner, I'm gonna use the liquid eyeliner, because why not? It's so sparkly and green. And then I want to use the black eyeliner on the lid. We'll see how it goes, if I can make it work. And then for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to keep it pretty chill and use some of the same shades, maybe. Yeah, let's just stick to Banana Guard and just do something just light and effortless. I always feel like I just do the most when it comes to pastel looks, and it just ends up getting muddy, so I'm going to stick to just using that matte shade on the lower lash line. Okay, simple, easy, just going to leave it as is. And then I want to try, oh gosh, I'm a little scared. That pulled out a lot of eyeliner there. It's been a hot second since I did, oh, am I ready for this? It's been a hot second since I did a black eyeliner. I don't want to ruin it. Hold on, let me use my hand mirror. I used to do a wing, black wing, every day back in the day. I'm honestly a little scared to do a wing. This is not like the most pigmented black eyeliner in the world, so I think I'm gonna do the other one off camera and I'll be right back to give you guys my review on this. I was gonna do space buns. I don't really know why. And then I was like, pigtails it is, because I feel like a extraterrestrial right now. But let's go ahead and go over this makeup really quick. I did end up doing a very dramatic wing liner. I grabbed my Rare Beauty liquid liner because it's just a little bit easier for me to use. And I didn't want to completely mess up this look, but it's a vibe, y'all. It is a vibe. Let me tell you really quick what is on my face as far as the foundation and concealer go. So I'm wearing the Tier Duo again because I've just been testing this out and it's one of the newer products in my collection. Bronzer, I'm wearing the Chanel Cream Bronzer and the House Labs Powder Bronzer. And yeah, now let's just go over the makeup really quick. I am trying to decide where to start. Okay, I did take the headband out. This is cute, but again, with how expensive the tariffs are, I don't know that this is like a necessary item, but I also get it if you're into the franchise. Maybe you want the headband, the makeup bag, adorable. The lip balm and the lip scrub are cute. I haven't tried the lip scrub, so I'm not sure how effective it is, but I'm assuming it's nice. And then this is cute. Like, these little touches are so custom and adorable, so I could totally see somebody wanting it, but it's not the makeup, so I'm gonna try and focus more on the makeup items. The liquid liners, I don't think they're that great. This black one is really hard to use, especially with like a matte black eyeliner. You want to be really precise, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little brush here, and the brush has already kind of gotten a little bit, I don't know, like some of the little fibers have already like bent out of shape. So when you're trying to be precise with like a black eyeliner and do a wing, it's really hard to deal with that when you've got like a brush that's already like kind of frayed a little bit. So in that sense, I don't love this. Maybe it's a packaging thing because of how skinny this packaging is. It's a cute idea, but I don't know that I love that. So I would say a pass on the liquid liner. I think I screwed up with the PH blush. I think I should probably use my finger to apply it. So it definitely looks more like a bruise than a blush on me. And it definitely has that black tinge. I thought that once it came into contact with my skin, it would balance out. But I think maybe I just need to use my finger and warm it up with my finger. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I just assumed that's how PH blush works. So I could be the problem as well. I love the highlighter. I think it's so cute. I know I have other rainbow highlighters, but I don't know, something about this, it looks so cute. I think it goes so well with the theme. So I really like the highlighter. And then the glosses are so fun. I love how like sparkly these are. I didn't end up applying a lip liner or anything with them. I'm just wearing them on my lips, like with no lip liner or anything. But I think they would pair really pretty with a black lip liner, any lip liner. I think this would be a fun touch. And I honestly kind of feel like I have like a no makeup look going, which is not true because I have a ton of makeup on, but I don't know. You guys tell me. This is very different for me, so I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience right now. And then last but certainly not least, the palette. I really had very high hopes for this palette. I will say it's cute. I just don't know with the tariffs if it's worth spending money on because it's so expensive. I feel like the only way I could justify this to you guys is if you love Adventure Time, first of all, if you love Lethal, and if you want a pastel palette and you just don't have any other pastel palette in your makeup collection, which if you're anything like me, probably not true. So yeah, it's a tough call. I think it's really pretty. I like the sparkles, but I don't know that the pigmentation was that bright like on my skin tone. So if you are a medium skin tone or we're foundation twins, like that's something to consider. So the only way I can really justify any of this makeup is if you really love this collection and it speaks to you on like an out-of-body level, because it's almost $500. That's wild. That's wild. That's so wild. So I don't know what's going on with the tariffs. I was talking about it when it first got announced, and then they put like a, was it like a 90-day hold on it? So I don't know if they're still in full effect. I know some brands like paused their shipping to the US, but now they bought it back. Some brands are covering the tariffs like when you make your order. Some people still don't know what's happening, so I'm not really sure. I definitely didn't want to be like doom and gloom to the beauty community when the tariffs first came out, but I really don't know what's going to happen and how we're going to afford makeup anymore because it's so pricey. And I know for me, being a stay-at-home mom whose primary income is through her YouTube channel, it's definitely going to be hard for me to afford to buy from brands overseas. I know I recently placed an order with a brand from overseas that I bought one of their palettes and they're sending me a palette. And I know I had to pay some tariffs there, but it's definitely left to be seen so far how it's all going to pan out. But share your thoughts, share your opinions, and if for some reason you are planning on picking up any of this stuff, I do have a discount code. It's not an affiliate code. It's just Karen_Harris_makeup10 for Lethal Cosmetics, and it's a limited time code. I think it ends like June 19th or something. So if you want to grab any of this stuff, you can. But yeah, it's the wild, wild west out there right now, in my opinion. I hope you enjoyed hanging with me. I hope you enjoyed chatting with me. I feel like this is a little bit of a different style video, a little less structured, so definitely want your feedback on it. But I hope you guys are having a great day, whatever you're up to. And if you have some time, check out my eyeshadow palette collection video. I posted it like a month ago. It's 2.5 hours long and it's so fun. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. And if you've seen it already, watch it again. Give your girl some extra views, okay? Anyways, talk to you soon, friends. Bye for now.